Hello everyone, this is Omega X5000, welcoming you to Let's Play Pokemon Blue version. This game pretty much came out at the same time as Pokemon Red version as a counterpart. Mainly, so then, there are certain Pokemon in both versions that you can only get in those versions, which means that you have to trade from each version. But that's getting a bit ahead of myself, considering we have yet to start the game. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon! My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? In my Red LP, I named myself Ash, although this time I'm gonna be calling myself Michael. Is it spelled A-E-L or E-A-L? You know, I'm just gonna call myself Mike in this one. That's not my real name or anything, but it's just parodying something that had happened on my original blue cartridge. And here's his grandson. He's been a rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? I think I'll call him Joey. No reason behind this one. I don't remember what. Joy, yeah. Okay, that's one for the books. Or that's definitely funny. Joy, yeah. That's right. I remember now. His name is Joey. Mike, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And so we get shrunk down to this character. Mike is playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. Now then, the controls are simple. Left moves you left, right moves you right, up moves you up, down moves you down. It's a bird's eye view perspective. A and B are the main buttons. A allows you to talk to stuff and people. B cancels stuff or moves the text by faster. Start brings up this menu. You can't access the Pokemon menu because you don't have any Pokemon at the moment, or at least I don't. Item, I have none. Mike, that's basically your trainer card. It shows what your character looks like, what your name is, how much stuff you've earned, how long you've been playing, and the badges. I'll get into those later. The save option, but I don't need to save considering there's nothing to save. And this stuff I set up already, and that'll be how it's going to be set throughout the game for me. Be sure to turn on your computer, even though you're already watching this on a computer, and withdraw this potion. You'll need it. Although, I tend to not need it. I don't know if I might be that lucky this time around, but who knows. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. I think that's referencing a real movie called Stand By Me. I've never seen it before, but I've heard plenty about it. Right, homeboys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Wow, you get all your parenting skills from TV? Okay, so that's our cue to get out of here. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Now, the reason why I called myself Mike in this one, instead of what I had called myself in Red, is mainly because, when I was young and first playing Blue, I had a file, and I think I got through to, like, the, 3rd or 4th town over in the game, and then one day as I was, away at a trip to my grandfather's place, my cousin Michelle had erased the file and then named the character after herself. So I went through the entire game calling myself Michelle, which was kind of ironic, having a guy for a character with a girl's name. So, since I didn't want to repeat that, I decided to parody it. Hi Mike, Joey's out at Grandpa's lab. This is Daisy, your rival's sister. Or Joey's sister. It's a big map. This is useful. And here's another map! Yeah, it's kind of inconvenient to this map, considering you can only move certain spaces along a set path by pushing up or down. Up moves you forward in the path, down moves you backwards in the path. Although in future games, future installments of the series have fixed this by allowing you to scroll freely, kind of like how I'm walking about. Although, not really, although with more range than just up, down, left, right, you can even go sideways, directions that I can't walk in. Technology is incredible! You can now store and recall items and Pokémon as data via PC! Yep, but I can't do that yet. I wonder what's beyond these bricks. I know there's grass and stuff, but what's past all this? You never get the chance to in the game. You do get the chance to go past these bricks by swimming, but that's not for quite a while. Seriously, there's so many mysteries around this game, and you can't help but be curious. Now, here's Professor Oak's lab. I saw Pokémon as Professor Oak's aide. I think this guy says the same thing as him, so I'm not gonna talk to him. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokémon. Many Pokémon trainers hold him in high regard. Okay, and, here's the jerk himself. Joey. Yo, Mike, Gramps isn't around. Yeah, you'll learn to not like him as the game progresses, because we'll be meeting up with him multiple times. Those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. All three of these say the same thing. Just letting you know. So no need to talk to all three of them. Push start to open the menu. Just like that. The save option is on the menu screen. Yep, it's the only way you can save the game. It's an encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. And let's check what's on this computer. Off of one computer and onto another. Just like when you go to school. There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers! The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all newcomers. I prefer to say newcomers just because it sounds more fitting. But they probably couldn't fit it in the text box. Kind of ironic, now that I think about it. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, please visit us. Okay, so Professor Oak is nowhere to be found, so, and we haven't seen him anywhere in town. Maybe he's out for a swim down here. I wonder. Oh well, the only place left to search is outside Pallet Town. Hey wait! Don't go! I think that's what he said. It went away too fast and I couldn't control that. It's unsafe! Wow, Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know! Here, come with me! And now the classic, oh man, I forgot what the word was. The escort! Right, he escorts you back to his lab even though we were just there 2 seconds ago. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting! Joey? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Mike. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left. What'd you do with the rest? But you can have one. Choose! Hey, Gramps! What about me? Be patient, Joey. You can have one too. So yeah, he's letting us choose first instead of his own grandson. I don't need to be greedy like you. Go ahead and choose, Mike. Well, basically it's due to a whole rock, paper, scissors type of thing. And this one has Charmander. obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail, which is a fire type, which would, I guess, in a sense of rock, paper, scissors, Charmander would be rock. This one, Squirtle, tiny turtle Pokemon, would be paper. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Nah, I don't want it just yet. And Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon, would be scissors, I think. And a strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. And I don't want this one. Instead, I want Squirtle. Considering it's also the mascot, or at least a relative of it, is the mascot of Blue version, which I'll be taking. This Pokemon is really energetic. Mike received a Squirtle! Do you want to give a nickname to it? Sure enough. And I know just what to name it. I'll name it Tsunami. There we go. And now he chooses... And now our rival gets to choose, and Joey takes Bulbasaur, due to it having a type advantage over Squirtle. No matter what Pokemon you choose, he'll always choose the one that has an advantage over it type-wise. It basically goes like this. Fire burns grass, grass absorbs water, and water douses fire. So basically, it is just like a rock, paper, scissors type of thing. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger. That's because you have a type advantage, Nimrod. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Okay, now, let's check out. And it looks like a fish with whiskers, apparently. Tsunami. And he's got, wow, pretty good attack and defense right off the bat. And it knows Tackle, Tail Whip, and has 135 experience points. And experience points are how Pokemon can grow stronger. The more experience they gain, the higher their level will become, and the better they do in battle. And I recommend saving right here. So, because we're going to be encountering our first battle of the game. Wait, Mike! Let's check out our Pokemon! Come on, I'll take you! Yes, our very first battle is the most evenly matched one in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Considering you both have level 5 Pokemon with only 2 moves, one being a direct attack, hello Bulbasaur, and one that lowers the other's stats. So I'll begin with Tackle. Oh! He's faster than me?! Okay. So, Growl. That's Bulbasaur's stat down move. Oh boy. Let's hope he doesn't. Okay, good. I'm hoping to be able to get a critical hit on him. Oh, oh man, that would have been a critical. Whoa, just like that! Oh man, of all the people to get a critical in the first battle, he has to get it. A critical hit is just like a normal one, only it does more damage. What? I missed! I'm gonna chance it right here. Oh jeez. Ooh. Very close! And I hate it when it goes into that far down in the HP meter where, like how it is here, it starts doing this dee-doo, 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 dee-doo thing. And it drowns out the sound effect from your own attacks. And I grew to level 6. Nice. And it stopped the dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. Wow, that's a nice increase. I think that his defense increased by 2. And I defeated Joey on my first try. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong one! The wrong Pokemon! Nah, you picked the right one. Considering you got a type advantage out of this, and you got 175 for winning. You always get prize money after beating a trainer, regardless of who it is. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Mike, Gramps, smell you later! And that's his trademark catchphrase thing. Yeah, get out of here, Joey. You're annoying. Mike, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. Okay. So now, we've got a level 6 turtle. And I definitely like this turtle. So now we're off on our adventure to begin battle, or to begin searching the world. And I didn't even need to use that potion. Nice. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. I'm so used to calling it a Pokemart that it's become instinct. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And you get a free potion. That makes 2. And I didn't mention this earlier during the battle, but potions basically heal up to 20 HP per Pokemon, and each one can only be used once. And here's the first random encounter of the game. And it's a Pidgey. It's a bird Pokemon. Well, it's a Pokemon that looks like a bird, and it is a bird. And you get random encounters when you walk around and how'd you get a critical? You're a level 3 Pidgey! Ah, man. That's kind of embarrassing, getting a critical off something that's only half as strong as me. Jeez. At least it didn't do that much damage. And each battle gives you experience. Walking around in grass gives you a chance at encountering a Pokemon at random. Although there are certain areas where you can encounter them where there aren't grass. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. That you can. Second encounter. Let's see who this is. Wow, we've now encountered all the Pokemon that we possibly can in here. This is a Rattata. It's a mouse-like Pokemon. And it can only tackle and tail whip at the moment. So it's basically like a normal type version of my Squirtle. There's, speaking of types, there's, I think around 15 or 16 types. Nice. And I grew a level. Nice. Oh, what was this stat increase to? I'm just curious. 13, 14, 12, 12. Nice. Okay, so basically, here's something that I gotta explain as well. Attack power, that pretty much determines how strong your Pokemon's moves are in battle. Defense determines how much or how little damage your Pokemon will take in battle. Speed determines whether or not you go first. And special determines how strong your special moves are. There are 2 types of moves, normal, physical, and special. Almost said normal again. I did that in red as well. But anyway, welcome to the Viridian City. Battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at Pokemon Center. Either that, or get them plenty of water to drink, and then they'll definitely have to go PP. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to I can't talk today. Back to perfect health. Shall we get the... This is the Pokemon Center, where you go to heal your Pokemon when they're injured. You can do this infinitely, and it's a free service. These people tell you about how Pokemon Centers work, and this person tells you you can use this PC whenever you want. So that's pretty much all you need to know about about Pokemon Centers. I'll go into more detail about it later, and you can't go through here! This is private property! Well, excuse me for a living. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. Ah, so cranky in the morning, huh? Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon! Pokeball. I only have one. It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. And here's a tree that can be knocked out later on in the game, just not this moment, considering I don't have a certain move or item. And if you go around here, you can bypass that old man, but there's a tree blocking your way, just like that one that I showed you a second ago. Well, if you press A, you find a potion. So what does that make? 3? Yep. And I have yet to use any, and I don't think I will for a while. Anyway, the main goal that you have right here for now is to go to the Pokémon Mart, or just the Mart as it's called by the sign. But first I just want to talk to this guy real quick. You want to know about the 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokémon? Sure. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch out for its poison sting. Yes, indeed. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? What, is it written on my hat? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Sure. Not like I have a choice. Well, as far as getting the item goes. Okay, say hi to Professor Oak for me. Alright. And I can't buy items from this guy until I do so. Until I deliver it. No! Potions are all sold out! Yeah, you'll never be able to buy potions here in this store. For some reason they refuse to sell them. This shop sells many antidotes. For the items that they do sell here, you can get infinitely. Basically anything in a store in this game, you can get an infinite supply of, as long as you have enough loose change in your pockets. Let's see. Speary. Tatooine! My daddy loved Pokemon too. Okay. Coming up with nicknames is fun but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Yep, they are. Spearow. Name? Speary. That's a nice, clever name. Let's see, what's in this place? Hey, it's a school, I think. Okay, be sure to read the blackboard carefully. Alright. Blackboard describes Pokemon status changes during battles. Ah yeah, there are certain moves in the game that can cause any of these 5 afflictions. Which are Sleep, Burn, Freeze, Poison, and Paralyze. A Pokemon can't attack if it's asleep. That should be obvious. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awakening to wake them up. Oh yeah, one other way to heal any of these status conditions is for you to go to a Pokemon Center. They heal anything. A burn reduces power and speed. Kinda like how if you were to burn your knee, you wouldn't be able to run it quite as well. It also causes ongoing damage. Yep, so pretty much just like how a real burn would hurt continuously, so would a burn in the game. Burns remain after battles. Use Burn Heal to cure a burn, or go to the Pokemon Center. When poisoned, the Pokemon's health steadily drops. Poison lingers after battles. Use an antidote to cure poison. And it has a bit of a glitchy looking effect when your Pokemon gets hurt from poison in out of battles. We'll be seeing that later on though, if I get poisoned. Freeze. If frozen, a Pokemon becomes totally immobile. It stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice Heal to thaw out Pokemon. Yeah, so basically your Pokemon can become a block of ice. Paralysis could make Pokemon moves misfire. Paralysis remains after battles. Use Paralyze Heal for treatment. It also causes them to not attack at random, like 1 out of 4 times, I think. So basically, you have a 25% chance of attacking and a 75% chance of not doing anything due to being paralyzed. Phew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Okay, and let's check these notes to the notebook. First page. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon can be carried. People who raise and make Pokemon fight are called Pokemon trainers. Turn the page. Yes. And I turned the page right in front of her. Second page. A healing Pokemon. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken it first. Poison, burns, and other damage are effective. Turn the page. Yes. And she still doesn't mind that I'm reading her notes right in front of her. Third page. Pokemon trainers seek others to engage in Pokemon fights. Battles are constantly fought at Pokemon gyms. Turn the page. Fourth page. Oh, this is funny. The goal for Pokemon trainers is to beat the top 8 Pokemon gym leaders. Do so to earn the right to face the Elite Four Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes! Oh, so now you finally noticed I was reading your notes? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so next up I have to head back to Pallet Town to deliver the parcel to Professor Oak. I'm just gonna... Hey, get out of my way, guy. If I run into any Pokemon, then I'll battle them. Purely for the experience, considering I have a bit of a policy for battles, that I'll battle it as long as it's within 10 levels, within a 10 level range of the Pokemon that I'm using. Or at least of my weakest Pokemon. If it's below that range, then I'll just ignore it. However, I have a question for you guys. Do you think I should leave in all the random battles, or should I cut them out? I'm asking this because random battles make up more than half the game, and would probably also make up more than half the LP. So, just asking. Although I'm thinking of leaving in most of the battles, especially when there are new Pokemon that we encounter. Considering we've only seen, like, what, 4? Counting Tsunami, of course. Come on, Pidgey, faint. Thank you. And have yet to gain another level. Ah, that would have been perfect if I gained a level right there. Okay, let's go back to Professor Oak and give him the parcel. Oh, Mike! How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Mike delivered Oak's parcel! Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. I wonder what kind... Oh no. Gramps! Joey, why are you here? What did you call me for? Oh right, I have a request of you two. On the desk there's my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Mike and Joey, take these with you. And I got the Pokédex. Nice. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Mike, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Mike. Ha ha ha. Oh, you. Get out of here, Joey. I'm gonna get a map from her anyway. So now, wow, almost out of time already. Let's see. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, this'll help you. And I got a town map. Ha! Take in your face, Joey. Too bad he's not there to hear that. Oh well, I'm just gonna talk to my character's mother, so then I can get a quick healing. Considering I think I might need it. Yeah, I'm at half health. Mike, you should take a rest. A quick rest. And that's basically what happens when you talk to your mother in the game. Oh, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. You can come back here as many times as you want to do that as many times as you need. So, I guess that basically does it for this episode of Pokemon Blue, almost said Red, out of habit. Oh well, go Tsunami! Let's just finish up this battle with a level 4. Wow, that's pretty high for this route. Well, next time we'll be getting some stuff in Viridian City, and taking care of some things as well. And, I think we're going at a good pace. And I'm at level 8. That's a nice way to... Oh, wow! Nice! Bubble! Bubble! Nice. I'm definitely moving that up to the first slot of my attacks next battle that I get into. So I guess I'll see you next time on Pokemon Blue. See you next time.